up, everybody? It's your girl, Jamilia, Danae. And today, we're going to talk about how to start a tax business and how you can join my team, okay? So I'm going to get my handy dandy iPad over here. Phones are charged? Yes. What's up, TikTok? What's up, Facebook? I think Instagram is letting me go live again, so I got to get my third phone so that I can be live on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at the same time. And then I'm gonna get some more phones because I want to be live everywhere. Okay, so let's talk about how you can start a tax business. The thing that I love about starting a tax business or having a tax business is that it could take you anywhere you want to go. All right, so a lot of us have business ideas, but we don't have the funds to make those business ideas come to life. Okay. And it doesn't matter how many hours you put in at a job, you're not going to make enough money to get rich. Okay. Whereas when you start a tax business, you can have a tax business and a job at the same time. You want to start your tax business out as a side hustle and let it build. You're going to look up 1, 2, 3 years from now and be in a whole different financial situation, but you just need to start. That's the thing. You just got to start. Keep your head down and keep going. So this little stand do not want to stay up. Okay, you don't have to have any particular certification to become a tax pro. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to do none of that. All right. All you have to do is get your PTIN number, which is anywhere between $20 and $40. It's actually usually under $40, never over like $35. Okay. And then you're an official tax professional. Okay. So I like being a tax professional because let's say that I have a business idea that I want to invest in. Well, I may not have the money to invest in that business idea because my credit is not good, right? We're all like, let's fix our credit. Let's get these loans, which is great. Y'all know I love credit. I think it's a great thing. You should work on your credit. But fixing your credit is a long-term thing, okay? Some of y'all want y'all credit fixed in 30 days. It's not going to happen. It takes time to fix your credit unless you only have a few things on your credit. But even still, you have to build your credit. You have to build credit history, which takes time. In the meantime, you need cash to invest into your business ideas. So when you start a tax business, you can grow this from a side hustle to a 6-figure business to $1 million business. That's why I love taxes. Okay. Then you can use taxes as a come up. So let's say you want to get into real estate. Let's say you want to start a barbershop. You want to start a hair salon. Whatever your dreams and goals are, use taxes as your come up. For me, for example, I used to work as a CNA. I used to work like 12-hour shifts, 18-hour shifts. Like I just used to work my ass to the bone and I was sick and tired of it. And I never got rich doing that. Putting the same effort into my tax business, I'm surpassed the 6-figure mark. I've made over $100,000 doing taxes. Now that I'm financially stable, I can invest in other things that I want to do, like my music, okay? Studio time costs. All right, we back live on Facebook. And we're live on TikTok. So we're good. See, when you're trying to do great, everything's going to try to stop you, but you got to keep going. You got to know how to push through adversity. All right. So we're going to go to the J Wells & Co. taxacademy.com. This is my website, jwellsandco taxacademy.com. I actually have to fix the colors on my website. These are testimonials from people on my team. Let's watch this testimonial from Miss Isabel Sanchez.
My name is Isabel Sanchez, and I've probably been a tax partner with J Wells & Co. for 2 years now. Before joining J Wells & Co., I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 very young children. I'm beyond grateful for the opportunities that J Wells & Co. has opened up for me. Just in the first year alone, I earned a little over $8,000, and now this is my second year, and I closed out the season nearly doubling that amount. This has been a tremendous feat for me, especially being a stay-at-home mom and I'm so proud to be able to contribute financially to the well-being of my household. Working with Jamilia Wells has been a true game changer. Her mentorship is not only empowering, but deeply rooted in real knowledge and integrity. Through her guidance, I've sharpened my skills, I've built client confidence, and I learned how to run my tax business more strategically and independently. I really gotta say, this has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my professional journey. I can't express enough just how thankful I am to be led by somebody as passionate and dedicated as Jamilia. Jamilia, here's to your continued growth and success for J. Wells & Co. And I look forward to working with this wonderful company for many more years to come.
Yay! Thank you, Isabel, for that testimonial. She's been a tax partner with me for 2 years, y'all. And you heard what she said. She made $8,000 her first year and doubled that her second year. Now, Miss Isabel is chill. You know what I'm saying? So she's happy to be able to contribute to her home. A lot of you may say, that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. Doubling $8,000 is around $16,000, right? She's making that in 3 months. We don't know how much money she's going to make this upcoming tax season, right? So you can go as hard or as soft as you want to go. But I think all of us would be happy with the extra $16,000 in our pocket. And like I said, you can start off making this and you can grow it to this. There is endless amount of opportunity in the tax business. A lot of people like to tell y'all, it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. This industry is not oversaturated. There is room out there for you. Everybody in the United States has to file a tax return. And the IRS says all the time how there is not enough people to fill the demand of the work that needs to be done, period. So don't let these people say, oh, there's not enough room for you. Oh my God, everybody's a tax professional. No, they're not. No, they're not. They want to discourage you for coming in this industry and getting a piece of that bag. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop you from getting a piece of that bag. So let's talk about how you can join my team. You can click mentorship, www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. That's JWells, ANDCO, taxacademy.com. All right. So you want to be a beginner. I'm only taking beginners at this time. Only taking beginners at this time, okay? Beginners Tax Pro Boot Camp. All right. So let's talk about what comes in this package. First of all, you're going to get professional tax software. All right. You don't need to be letting no ghost preparer do your taxes. Okay? If somebody is a ghost preparer, most likely they have not had the proper training. So when your taxes get held up and you don't receive them, you need to ask your ghost preparer, what did they put on your tax return? All right? So let's talk about what comes in the package. All right? So this is a P10 Tier 1 mentorship. You get your P10. That is how you become an official tax professional. This is designed for beginners who are ready to launch their tax career with confidence and support. Priced at $597, now only $97. This all-in-one boot camp includes access to professional tax software, step-by-step training, P10 registration assistance, branded client intake forms, and a 6-week mentorship to walk you through marketing, compliance, tech setup with a 60-40 split revenue. You keep 60% of your prep fees and get expert guidance every step of the way. So I guide you the entire way. I train you on how to do taxes, and you have unlimited access to me when you need help with clients, okay? You can book on my calendar all throughout tax season long. I am so busy because I am helping my team. I'm blessed to finally have team members that I can hire on to help me so we can serve the demand, because we're going to grow $1 million business, period. We're already almost at $200,000 in revenue. So once you make your first $100,000, it's easy to make $1 million, because now you just duplicate the process. You just duplicate what you did the first time. So y'all give me about 2-3 more tax seasons and I'm going to be acting real different on you hoes. Real different on the post. All right. So what's included in the mentorship? You get professional tax software. You get 6 weeks of comprehensive tax training. You get registered with your P10. All right. You get tax flyers made for you, right? So when you come into my mentorship, we have the tax flyers already made for you. All you got to do is slap your picture on there. Slap your picture on there. Slap your picture, slap your picture, slap your picture on there. Hey, slap your pictures on there. Hey, slap your picture. Oh, okay. All right. So we make everything easy for you to just get up and start promoting your business and start getting clients. All right. Now, if you work with J Wells & Co., you will represent the J Wells & Co. brand. If you want to represent your own brand name, you need to get your EFIN, not your PTIN. You need to get your EFIN, not your PTIN. You need to get your EFIN and your PTIN so that you can represent your own brand. All right. But if you come under J Wells & Co., you represent J Wells & Co. Put in your dues and then you can do you. All right. So then you get a social media marketing content strategy. So we give you topics to talk about. What topics do you need to talk about to position yourself as an educated tax professional so that people are confident in your skills? You need to be putting information out there that people are not thinking about to let them know, I know my shit. I know what I'm doing and I know how to do your taxes properly. And you need to choose me as your tax professional. So you want to position yourself as the expert and as the authority. You get due diligence and compliance training. A lot of y'all be letting people without PTINs do y'all taxes. And then you wonder why you get a fine. Yeah. All right. You need to know due diligence. Due diligence is a whole nother step that should be added into your tax filing process. I did not know due diligence for years. I just didn't know. I was not taught the right way, but I'm a seeker of knowledge. So I went out and I got the knowledge that I needed to make sure that I'm running a compliant business. When you get those letters in the mail from the IRS, it's very scary. It's very scary. And people go to jail for doing fraudulent taxes, all that. I don't want to do that. And I also don't want to pay them unnecessary fines that I don't have to pay them because I'm not doing things the right way. So not only do we teach you how to get the bag, but we teach you how to do taxes the right way. All right. www.jwellsandandco.taxacademy.com. jwellsandco taxacademy.com. That is where you can sign up for my mentorship. Mentorship starts in 9 days. 9 days until mentorship starts for the Beginners Tax Pro Bootcamp. www.jwellsandco.taxacademy.com. Use the coupon code SAVE500 at checkout and you only pay $97 to join my team. All right. So you get due diligence and compliance training. Next, you are able to offer bank products and advance loans. So you can offer direct deposit, paper checks, prepaid debit cards for people who do not have bank accounts, and you can offer advance loans for up to $7,000. Imagine how this allows you to stand out from the competition. Hey, we start doing taxes in January. People have spent up all their money for Christmas. People are broke. People need a loan. So imagine if you could say, hey, I offer advance loans. I can get you approved for an advance loan, no credit check, up to $7,000. It'll be deposited into your bank account in 48 hours. Because I've built up a good relationship with the banks, if you're working under my team, you are able to offer these loans based off the fact that the bank trusts J Wells & Co. because we've built up trust with the banks. All right. So now imagine how many clients you're going to get just from being able to offer loans. A lot of y'all are like, I can't start a tax business. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to get any clients, right? You don't think you're going to get any clients. When you offer this advanced loans, people will come knocking and banging your door down for you to file their taxes. Understand that. All right. So you'll be able to offer bank products and advanced loans. We do done for you client intake forms. that are editable. And again, they are J. Wells & Co. branded. If you want to represent your own brand, get an EFIN. All right. You get training on the software. So how to use tax software. We train you on that. Tax law updates. Tax return review before submission. So we review your returns before submission to make sure they're done accurately. And that's a chance for us to train you again inside of tax season. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. Join my team. Use coupon code SAVE500 and you'll only pay $97 to join my team. All right. Ongoing tech support, one-on-one support, and client assistance. And you get access to our private community. So you get access to our private community where everybody that's becoming a tax professional, everybody that's on my team is inside of this private community. And now you have other tax professionals that you can talk to that are going through the same journey as you. You guys can study together, become buddies, all such things, okay? So again, that's www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. That's jwells, ANDCO, taxacademy.com. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. All right. If you want to start your tax career, if you want to become a tax professional, I need to get on your team for real. Listen, Devon, you definitely need to join my team. Like I tell people, this is a come up. If you have other dreams and goals and you see people getting rich like this in the tax industry, what makes you think it can't be you? It can be you. jwellsandco, taxacademy.com. www.jwellsandco, taxacademy.com. It was $5.97 to join my team. Now only $97 to join my team. We start training in 9 days. www.jwellsandco, taxacademy.com. Once you pay your $97 to join my team, then you will be set up for a meeting with orientation. You will receive an automatic text that will send you the calendar link to get into orientation. During orientation, we get your ID, your banking information, so we can pay you out a headshot so that we can post and brag about you joining our team on social media. All right. So yes, join my team. Get this bag. Why not? Why not? In 3 months, you can have an extra 10, 20, 30, 40 racks. It depends on how hard you want to go. How much money? Okay, I got a question. If you could make any amount of money, be realistic, it's your first tax season, right? How much money would you like to make between January and March that would help you set the year off right? Drop it in the chat. If you could make a certain amount of money in 3 months, what would be your number? And then I'm going to do something else. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. TikTok, answer the question. If you became a tax pro, how much money would you like to make in a 3-month period to set your year off right? Let me know in the comments. Only $97. And I'm going to teach you how to make 25 racks your first tax season. Yeah. Drop in the chat. I can teach you how to make $25,000 in 3 months your first tax season. Do you understand that people make $25,000 in a year? In a year? People is struggling out here. And bills are only getting higher. Food is only getting higher. Gas, everything is going up. Y'all wanted Trump as y'all president. Now you got it. Cool. Now that we're here, and this nigga's gonna be our president for the next 4 years, you need to start a tax business. You need to get to the bag. Period. Period. So for only $97, I'm going to teach you how to make at least $25,000, period. 10 racks a month. Okay, so Devon, if you want to make 10 racks a month in 3 months, that's $30,000. Let's do some math. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. That's www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. Devon said he or she, I can't see if that's a dude or a girl. I'm going to assume a dude, Devon. If not, correct me in the chat. 10 racks a month, $30,000. One tax client is averaging $400 per return. Let's do the math. $30,000 divided by an average of $400 per return. I don't like that number, but you need to get 75 clients to do so. Now let's do 30,000 divided by, let's do 500. Okay, 60 clients. 500. A woman with children, you can easily charge $500 to do their return. 60 clients. You telling me January comes around. Yes, easy money. Yes, a quick 10K at least. Listen, do 600. Okay, now, Miss Nicole is a tax professional. On average, Miss Nicole, drop in the chat, how much on average are you charging a client? On average. We know there's some less, we know there's some more. But on average, I'm not charging nobody less than $500. I'm a dude. All right. And the reason I say I don't like those numbers is because I don't want you to see 75 clients and get overwhelmed, right? How am I going to get 75 clients? We're going to talk about that in a second. $30,000. Let's divide it by 600. 50 clients. 50 clients. How many women with children out here do you know? Okay, Miss Nicole says she's charging people an average of $600 to $850 per. Bro, what? One return? And then when you get good at returns, you're doing them like this. 25 minutes, 30 minutes, some 10 minutes to knock out a return. You're telling me you're making $600 to $850 off a 25-minute job? When people out here getting paid $12 an hour? Okay. How will we get those 50 clients? Number one, you need to post on social media. If you're scared to post on social media, you cannot be a part of my team. I don't know what to tell you. I hate when people say, I don't want to post on social media. Do you know why Blockbuster went out of business? Do you know why all these businesses that we grew up with have gone out of business? Because they are not following the trends. They are not catching up with the times. If you don't like posting on social media, you will not be successful in this business. You need to be relentless about telling people what you do. I'm a tax professional. This is what I do. You need to post every day. Let people get familiar with you. You are handling their personal information, ID, social security numbers, birth certificates, all of their kids' information. Baby, I need to see your face. I need to know who you are. Huh? Post on social media. Do you want to keep being broke or do you want the bag? Post on social media. New pigeon holders need 20 clients, 500 to make something real quick. And that's what I'm telling people. Even if you make an extra $5,000 this tax season or $10,000, that's not no money. It's more than what you had. Girl. And the more you post on social media, the algorithm will push you. They will put you in front of more people. Y'all, right now I'm averaging like 200 to 400 views. I was averaging 100. And I see it slowly building. And I'm going to keep posting. All right. Not only that, but you need to get out into the community. Oh, y'all don't want to hear that. You need to go outside. You need to hand out flyers. This year, I'm building a street team and we knocking on doors. Yeah. You're going to know about me. You're going to know who I am. Hey, we're going to give you a discount if you want to follow us this year. I'm still coming up with the scripts and all that good stuff like that. But we knocking on doors. Go out to these kids' football games. When you take your kids to these kids' football games, you should have your t-shirt on with your brand on it. It should say, I'm a tax professional on it. Here's how I can help. You should have a QR code on the back of your shirt where they can scan your shirt. You need to have flyers on hand. You need to have those digital business cards where you can, boop, click on somebody's phone and put your information in their phone. You need to have a QR code or book. They can give you their email, name, and phone number, and you need to be emailing and texting these people. Some of y'all do not talk to y'all clients. I'm talking too much. Some of y'all do not talk to y'all clients until January. H&R Block been marketing to them. TurboTax been marketing to them. Baby, you done lost your clients. You should be retaining 80% of your clients or more every year. TurboTax and them have a $1 million budget to market. You don't. Therefore, I need you posting on social media every day. Therefore, I need you getting name, emails, phone number. I need you texting and calling your people. Yeah. And I give you a system that you can blast text thousands of people at one time. I say 10K is good their first year round. Pay off debt and take a trip. Period, Nicole. If you make 10K your first tax season, okay, we said $10,000. We're going to average it by 500. $10,000. 10,000 divided by 500. You only need 20 clients. 10,000 divided by 600. You only need 16 freaking clients to make $10,000? Baby, all that work you've been putting in at that job for that man. I need you to go out here and get 16 clients. I need you to tell your friends and family what you do. Child, take yourself on a trip, pay up some bills for a couple months, relax, and get ready for next tax season. And every year, it's going to double and triple. Before you know it, you're going to be at 6 figures. All right. Pass out flyers, business cards, door hangers. I need to order my door hangers. Let me write that down. Door hangers. I keep forgetting about my door hangers. Door hangers. Pass them out. You need to be so relentless about promoting your tax business. You need to be not afraid to let people know what you do. I have social anxiety. I don't like people. I might seem very outgoing. A lot of people say I'm outgoing online, but in real life, I was outgoing when I was younger, but then when I realized that humans are full of shit, then I stopped liking humans. So then as I got older, I'm like, I don't let people get close to me unless your energy's like, if we don't naturally click, I'm not a people's person. Like, unless I've had a couple drinks, then I'm very, very friendly. But don't let your anxiety, your social anxiety, you're being afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid of awkward moments. Go out and talk to people. Let people know what you do. When you're posting on social media, don't be afraid to be cringy. My mom told me the other day, she was like, I cannot watch your content. It's just, I'm like, then I'm doing something right. You need to be cringeworthy. You need to, let me tell you something. You need to be posting so much that you aggravate people on your timeline. Because guess what? I aggravate people and then they start appreciating it. And then they start duplicating it. Yeah. Then they start copying what I'm doing. But then you just make a post. Post your motherfucking business every day. Let people know what you do. Name, emails, and phone numbers. You need to be collecting them like candy. You need to be texting people, letting people know what you do now. Don't wait till January. All right? Okay. Only $97 to join my tax team. We start training in 9 days. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. That's www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. Only $97 at checkout. Use coupon code SAVE500. The price was originally $597. Now only $97 to join my team. All right. Start a tax business. Use that money to invest in your other dreams and goals and aspirations. I finally am now able to get back in the studio, able to do my music again. I went from living in a shelter to a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home. I live by myself. One room is my bedroom. This room is my office. The 3rd bedroom I'm turning into a studio. All right, let me show y'all my office, and then Facebook, I'm gonna come right back and show y'all my office. TikTok, this is my office. Okay? An office in my house. May not be much to you, but when you come from living in a shelter, this is my office, Facebook. This is my house from a shelter. From a shelter. And then these people come online, these tax pros come online and say, $100,000 ain't no money. Girl, what? $100,000 is life-changing money. What do y'all be talking about? Y'all be trying to discourage people so much from getting this tax bag. Y'all don't want nobody to come into this industry so bad. You don't want somebody to come get a piece of that pie. They don't want them to come get a piece of that pie. Baby, come get it. I'm here to tell you there's room for you. I'm here to tell you come get a piece of this bag. Change your life. Hello. Can I do this in a wheelchair? Absolutely. I do taxes from the comfort of my home. That's why I'm chunky now. I need to get outside and exercise. Baby, I make my money from home. I barely have to leave my house. Uber Eats scares me because then I really don't got to go out and do nothing. I have to go out. I'm so glad I have a dog that I have to walk every day because it makes me have to do something, right? I made this money from the comfort of my... Hold up. Let me see if I got this screenshot and then I'm finna get off live. www.jwellsandco.taxacademy.com. Join my team. Change your life. Get a real bag. $25,000 a year is not enough to take care of you and your family. $30,000 a year, $50,000, even $60,000 a year is great money, but you need to be comfortable, especially if you have kids. I know I took a screenshot of how much money I made. I just want to show y'all this real quick. Really? You know what? You know what? You know what? That would be, and you know what? You could use the fact that you're in a wheelchair as a marketing position. Hey, Reginald. Like, yeah, look at me. I'm a tax professional in a wheelchair. That would make you stand out, actually. And I know it sounds weird, but you got to be creative with your marketing. Why do more people watch me when I'm not talking? All right, here we go. If you don't believe it, I need you to believe it now. What does that say? $175,385. $175,385, whatever. $175,385. This is coming from a girl that lived in a shelter 2 years ago. Comes from a girl that was hopping from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel 2 years ago. This is coming from a black girl, a fat black girl, beautiful, bad, good cuckoo. Funny. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? Cream pie, what's your excuse? www.jwellsandco.taxacademy.com. Use coupon code SAVE500 at checkout. We start training in 9 days. Learn how to start your own tax business. I will show you how to make $25,000 in 3 months. January through March, you will make $25,000. I will teach you how to market online and offline. You need to post on social media every day. You need to go live. You need to tell people what you do. You need to collect name, emails, and phone numbers. You need to be texting them before tax season comes. You're competing with TurboTax, Jackson Hewitt, H&R Block, who have $1 million marketing budgets. You don't. Therefore, I need you to show up on social media every day and tell people what the fuck you do. I'm a tax professional. You need to wear t-shirts that says, I'm a tax professional. I can help you. You need to have business cards on you at all times. You need to have a digital business cards where you can click somebody's phone and give them your information. All right. You need to be in the streets and you need to be online every day. You want to make $25,000 your first tax season and double that the next and triple that the next. You need the money. You're broke. You're struggling. You're having brain aneurysms because you don't know how you're going to pay your bills. Hi, Mr. Garrett Cole. What up? Mr. Garrett Cole, the king of VAs. a tax boss. Come on now. Only $97 to join my team. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. That's jwellsandco.com. Only $97. Use coupon code SAVE500 at checkout, and it's only $97 to join my team. All right, I'm ending this live. What does it say? Let me show y'all one more time. $175,385. $175,385. So when these millionaire tax bosses tell you $100,000 ain't no money, baby, when you're making less than $30,000 a year, I'm pretty sure $100,000 can help you. Don't let people trick you out of the bag because they don't want any more competition. Got it? $97 to join my team. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. We start training in 9 days. You need to hurry up and join my team to get prepared for tax season. We have 3 months until tax season. Would you like to make an extra $25,000 in 3 months? I think you would. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I got other work to do. I'm about to post more content today. I love y'all. Shout out to Garrett Cole. He got me and my team together when I was struggling, gave me advice to help me better lead my team. And he didn't have to do that. I appreciate you forever for that. All right, y'all. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. Shout out to Reginald for being on my live. He's one of my EROs on my team, doing an amazing job. Had over 50 clients his first tax season. Stop playing with me. I do this. We do this. All right. Devon, thank you for considering joining my team. Think about it. Act on it. www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. My website is always in the link in my bio. TikTok, it's not. But you can go to www.jwellsandcotaxacademy.com. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next live. Bye.